Difficulty in Infernax unravels itself in such a beautiful way. Instead of making one particular thing more difficult as you progress, it instead decides to simply cast a wider net of difficulty, demanding that you, the player, just tap into new skills and more facets of the game. Hi there, my name is Peter, and join me where we continue our journey of heroism and goodness in Infernax. So there I was, right out of the gates. I need to tell you about an encounter I didn't quite mention last episode. I found these rickety platforms that ascended above me, and they led me to a cave. That cave had a series of these platforms that couldn't make up their mind about being up or down. The timing of their pattern-like indecision was just the worst, and honestly, just scary. Oh, I couldn't figure it out. So I ran back to the first dungeon instead, which is what we did before. But the fear slowly encroached upon me as I scoured every inch of the accessible world to me. And nay, there was nowhere to go except for where those moody, up-down spikes hung. I hesitantly returned there and threw myself the puzzle again. But this time, with honest to God, surprising success. I had become a jump god this day, my friends, and as I planted my feet upon firm ground, I pushed forward to see a crypt. No, this was a necropolis, and it would serve as my second dungeon. I must admit, stepping into this place, it held a different aura. I didn't feel that this was tremendously difficult. There were no new enemies, the spear traps were there, and sure there was more lava and those up-down spikes, but I'd already mastered the up-down spikes and the lava wasn't new, so, I was fairly confident in getting this dungeon done. As I pushed through, I did notice there were several paths before me. In this one room, one of the paths were locked behind a door. I pushed through eastward, and sure, found those same eyes as before, the floating eyeballs. Some skeletons, I found some thick undead kangaroos as well, even those big armored skeletons, but again, nothing too hard that I hadn't already mastered. At the end of this path, I found a key, and I made my way all the way back to the main room. I opened that locked door, but doubt enters my mind. Where the hell does that other path lead me? The devs wouldn't just make paths for no reason. This doubt, it festers in my mind as I wander haphazardly into some lava. The thing I was supposedly a master of, goddamn. I then peruse the yet journeyed path with my last life and yeah, fairly simple. Just more of the same enemies and some platforming. I make my way, however, in a weird spot. You see, spears threw themselves at me from behind. An armored skeleton stood in front of me to cut me off, and a pool of lava sizzled beneath me. I was scared, and I just went for the lava for safety, of course. Oh, fuck. I resurrect at the save shrine. I push through the dungeon and go back to where I died straight off. I needed to know what the hell was down this path. I avoid the spears. I kill the skeleton and refuse the comforting embrace of that lava. Lava that was just a one-time thing, it's not happening again. The end of this path, well, it led to a key. Why the hell do I need a second key? I got a place with a key already for the locked door. Why are you giving me more keys, devs? What's this about? Do you not know how to make games? I make my way all the way back to the main room, and I unlock the door, and just push forward. No lollygagging and messing about with the other, just go. I see a second door. Alright game devs, you did alright. Berserk Studios, thank you for the second key, I understand. I mosey down the mysterious second path, killed some enemies, whatever, but get my hands on a book, an old book, which taught monsters of the pocket this skill. That's right, I just acquired the HM06 Rock Smash, which of course gave me the ability to smash boulders in my way. I had already big plans about this move for the boulders I had seen in the world already. The possibilities, oh so grand. Alright, I'm dead. Alright, I suppose I need that other goddamn key. I meander back to that second path, and I get the key. Cool. I go back to the main room. I go through that first door, and I open the second door. Cool. I break some boulders. Yes, HM06. And I meet the boss. God damn, bro, why do you have nipple eyes? I do what I can against this thing. But there's skeleton, there's some spears, lava, up-down spikes, and this floating, nipple-eyed freak. But in the end, I'm slurped up into its butt mouth and executed in what must be the most horrifying and agonizing death yet. Honestly, the butt mouth is just not for me, that's for sure. But alright, revision time. I had everything in terms of upgrades, and I was fairly close to beating the boss in that attempt there. So, I mean, there was no reason to just whatever. I pushed through. But better. Let's do it. Okay, enter the dungeon, go to left path, grab key, die by spikes, resurrect, go back to main room, go down right path, get second key, go back to main room, go through door, get rock smash, open second door, rock smash, meet boss, jump in lava, haha. Yeah. It's not enough to be good at this game. You need to be a master of your craft. Jump over those spears, yes, but with precision. Crush those enemies, but with caution. Leap over to those platforms with resolve. I was good enough at these things, but not the master. I spent 2 hours in this dungeon, suffering from the worst deaths, the dumbest deaths. But eventually, after all these deaths, I had wandered into that boss fight with full health. Let's go. I felt no overwhelming joy or satisfaction after this fight. I had wandered into the dungeon, a child, scared of simple up-down spikes, ridiculing game devs for giving me too many keys, and overwhelmed with doubt such that I threw myself into lava over and over. But no longer the child am I. The warrior that would open the citadel and remove this evil scourge from this land was I. 2 orbs down, 3 to go. Hey there, hope you enjoyed the video. The goal for this channel is to get to 100 subs. Please, whatever you can, like the video, comment, share with a friend, and yes, let's get to 100 subs. See you in the next one.